Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am here. And somebody's with me, but I don't know who. I have a feeling I know, but I could be wrong. Hello. Welcome. I guess I should start. Who is it? Deborah. Welcome from Spring, Texas. Is it spring in Texas? It is definitely winter up here, which is why I went back to my wintry pad on my desk here because, yeah. And Paige and Nick are here. Hello, everybody. Yay. The Hellgets are coming in. Thank you. Thank you. We're actually going to do 3 or possibly 4 cards tonight. I said 2 in the description, but I changed my mind. Yeah, because I got 2 cards out of one idea sort of thing. So one technique. So we're gonna do it. And they're not that hard, but I think the first one is fun and other ones are pretty. So it's February, guys. It's February 3rd. Hi, honeybees from Central Florida, where I know it's probably not winter there. And guess what? We're expecting more snow on Friday, but I haven't looked to see how much yet, so I'm not looking. I don't want to know. Anyway, we have a new host code for the month of February. Here it is, XQ23TE24. I have not changed that on for the description yet, so I'll have to do that after this goes up. It was a beautiful day. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't mind looking at. We had the most gorgeous sunset earlier, though. I actually took a picture and posted it on Facebook, but through my window and the screen, it doesn't really do it justice. But it was like bright blue and then really bright pinks and purples. It was just gorgeous. And I don't usually see the sunset often because my living room window looks out. My house is backwards, a long story. But anyway, my living room window looks out to my backyard, which faces east. So I always see the sun rise, but then the bedrooms and stuff, and I can sort of see it out my office window up here, my studio window, and that's where I saw it. And then I can run downstairs and look out the dining room, but actually I saw it better up here, so I got a picture of it. I tried to get my son to look at it. He's like, he was busy doing a game or something, I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to be using, well, let me get on with this stuff first. So we have the host code. Any order under 150 in the month of February, please use the host code so I can, at the end of the month, close out the host code, and if we have $150 worth of orders, then I can get little goodies or cardstock or something, and sometimes I share them all with you in giveaways. Okay, we are going to be using the Hey Birthday Chick bundle. It is available to customers now, as is the Hey Chick bundle. Now, I don't have that one yet. These sets are available from now until the 30th of June, when the new mini catalog comes out in July. So we're going to be working with Hey Birthday Chick, just one card tonight, but there's so much more I could have done with it and maybe prettier. But anyway, we're going to use what I have done. These colors are off. My printer is wacko. I don't know what's wrong with it. Paper Pumpkin, you only have until next Wednesday to sign up to get the Bouquet of Hope Paper Pumpkin kit. Again, these colors are off. It's like pastel and mossy meadow. Anyway, if you look on my Facebook page, my group page, Deb House Crafty Cottage group, asked to join the group. You have to answer 3 questions though to get in. If you don't answer all 3, I don't let you in. Because I've had people like I have no idea who they are. The name doesn't ring a bell at all, and they don't answer all the questions. I don't let them in. Sorry. So anyway, and I also have a business page, Deb House Crafty Cottage Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I try to put announcements like this out there, and I also put the host code out there. So if you ever wonder where it is, it's there. And the links to my store and my Paper Pumpkin store, if you will, shopping with me are always down below my videos, and the host code is usually on there for the current month. It will be after we're done here tonight. I'm going to make myself a note actually to make sure I do that, because last month I forgot. Somebody wanted to place an order. Okay, February host code, YouTube description. Yay! Okay, so that's that. Oh, a new announcement. There will be another butterfly set called Butterfly Bouquet. Don't pay attention to the colors. They're really pastel and springy, and for some reason my printer is not picking up yellow at all. It's making it like gray or black or something. And I have a new ink cartridge in there, so it's really weird. Hi, Philomena. Welcome. So I ordered that this morning. I was trying to hold off till next week, but I went ahead and ordered it. Now what this is it's a stamp and die bundle, and this will be available also in the new annual catalog that's effective early May 2021, because the catalog is going to go May through April for the annual, and then the minis go January to June and July to December. That's how it works. But this one is coming out early. So it says, get them early. The Butterfly Brilliance is the name of the bundle. Lots of individual butterflies. I don't know why they had to do this to me. And the detail is really, it looks really intricate. These are, I believe, cling. Yes, cling. Oh, it says one cling stamp. So all these are on one stamp. This is shown at 35%. And then the die cuts them out individually. The dies cut them out individually. Okay, the dies are individual. The stamp is all on one. So that's interesting. And then if you get this whole collection for a limited time only while supplies last, they're going to have a 6x6 48 sheets of designer paper with all kinds of colors in it, which ignore this because, yeah. And it says it coordinates with the Brilliant Wings dies also. So some of these butterflies on this paper cuts out with those dies. And then there's 2 sheets, 12 by 12, of natural birch color and texture. And it's a real light color. This is making it real dark. So, yeah. But this will be available for you all to purchase 2nd of April until the 3rd of May only. So it's a special that they're doing early. And I can't wait to get it. I haven't even used my other butterfly set yet. It's going to be really pretty, yeah. It looks beautiful even with the colors being off. I love butterflies, so if you don't like butterflies, then yeah, it's not for you. But, you know, I do. So this one is for me for sure. Okay, so let me put all these goodies away. Let's see, did I forget anything else? I don't think so. If I did, just ask me questions and I'll try and answer. So the second 2 cards, or maybe 3 cards, we're going to be using this paper. The second and third card, we're going to be using the paper blooms. And just thank you, Nick, for this. This says it coordinates with Pretty Perennials bundle. It does not. It coordinates with In Bloom and the coordinating dies. And I thought that was the case at first, but I hadn't bought this. But guess what? I did. I bought this and the Hey Birthday Chick. It came in last week, but I just haven't used it until, in fact, I didn't even open the box until today. So let me get the first card out. And we're going to be using the Hey Birthday Chick, which, let me show you that, which looks like this. It's so cute. I did get it, and I love the stitching. Yeah, I think. Is that what it said? I missed that, honeybees. But I knew it cut out the butterflies individually, so yay. But it's one stamp, which I didn't know until I just read that. So anyway, we are going to be using this chickie and the balloon. And we're going to be using some dies of chickies. And there's a happy birthday die in this right here. We're going to use that. We're going to use this die, which just imprints, it makes a texture in your paper. We're going to use the fence, and we're actually going to use this and this little thing 3 times. I think I got it all. So that's what we're going to do. And I think on the inside, I'm stamping Let's Celebrate You. So let me show you the card. So this is really cute. And I really want to do more with this too, but yeah, I just didn't today. So here we are. Oh, and I'm using for this one the celebration paper called Oso Ombre, which you can get free with a $50 purchase, and we're using the color Granny Apple Green. Hope I'm getting this card next month. What, the chickie one? You want the chickie one? It's cute, isn't it? I like it. And I also use the glimmer paper that's in the annual catalog. It is called Rainbow Glimmer Paper. And I use the blues and greens. This is Granny Apple Green, it looks like, and then blue and purple it's starting to go into. So I just use some scraps of it, but I have one more sheet left out of 2. Anyway, and I also cut it out for the happy birthday, but then what I did is I cut it out in Granny Apple Green cardstock, and then I used the new oval punch, the double oval punch, and this, and I popped it up on, well, I glued this down onto there and then popped that up, and she's popped up, and these little chickies are just coming to help her celebrate, help her get back up, right? And the balloons are tied around her little tail feathers. Anyway, I just think it's cute. Where's Judy? There's Judy. Hi, Judy. Oh, Paige, you better get on the ball. Hi, Cindy. Did I miss anybody else? I hope not. Thank you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this one first. Let me move this out of the way. I to save time, I kind of pre-cut some of the cardstock. So we're just using a thick, now I did get some of the basic white also. I'm not going to do that in this video, the comparison. I'm using Whisper White still just because I have it. This is soft suede, and I brought that in to kind of tie in the fence. And in fact, I might like this bumped up on soft suede, so I punched one of them out too. I'm not sure yet. And I punched out an extra one of this for the inside, so we'll set that over here. Okay, so we have our normal, 5 1/4 by 4. The card is 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. At least I hope it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. And then I have already taken, just because we would have been here already all night, this die here. And what I did is I just laid it on, ran it through the die cut machine, laid it on again next to that, and because I wanted it to look like dirt, it kind of tore the paper there, but you know what, I'm okay with that because it looks more natural. Originally, my thinking was I just did it over here because I didn't want Chickie just laying on plain green, no texture. So we have little Chickie footprints all over, and she's laying on the textured area. So that's what I did, and I made sure this is the ombre paper. The back of it's Blackberry Bliss, I think, or Rich Razzleberry. I think it's Rich Razzleberry. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and just glue that down. You're holding your own. That's good to hear. Ugh. So this was a fun one. And I'm needing birthday cards. I am needing birthday cards. Let me just take my bone folder and go over that. So again, that's the Oso Ombre paper in the garden green. And then we're going to go ahead and glue this down too. I'm back to having the stand in front of me because I didn't like that slanty look. It's less slanty this way, but it's a little harder for me, but until I can get my other thing back up, or a new thing. All right, now we have to do some stamping. So let me find my chicky chick. My chicky chick. Chicky chicky chick. Now these are red rubber stamps. So here it is. And I stamped her out in... Now there's a little bow tie in the dies too, so you can make this a him or her. Any of the chickies in the set. This is the Hey Birthday Chick, which is has the bundle right now. The bundle is not in the mini catalog, but it's a special thing. So if you search on Hey Birthday Chick and ask for bundle, or it should come up with just the stamp and then also the bundle. And if you want the dies, you get the bundle, which is available online. There we go. Let me clean my stamp. I was thinking I should have maybe colored her in or stamped her in like the soft suede, but it's okay. We'll just do it the way I did it the first time. All right. I'm not going to color the balloon because we're actually going to end up cutting that off. And you'll see why. So I'm going to use... I wasn't sure about what color this chickie should be, but Chickie got light crumb cake for her face here. Now there's also a Hey Chick bundle. I don't have that one. That looks cute too. The dies have the chicken coop. That's not in a catalog. It's just online. I'm just using some crumb cake light. You could really go to town and, you know, make it nice and color it with shading and stuff, but yeah, we're not going to. I'm going to get out some dark mango melody just for the beak and also for the little feet, talons, whatever they're called. I'm not a farmer. I've seen chickens before, but when I did this, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm having a mental block. And I also did it up on these feathers here. I don't know why. I just felt like it made it pop. So let's see. Then I used dark and light, so saffron for the rest of it. Dark and light. And I just took the dark and kind of went over all these lines a little bit. And I didn't worry too much about being neat because, you know, they're feathers. They're not going to be neat, right? So I really want to get the other one too because I like the little egg in that one too. The walking egg. There's an egg in this one too. I'll use some dark down here on these feathers too. There's a lot of these little M's. I call them M's, but they're feathers. Keep being sloppy. I'm being sloppy. So we are, I think we are shoveled out, although it was snowing again today, which I didn't expect. It didn't really put a lot on the ground, but there was a little more. And it's not getting warm enough to melt any of it yet. I didn't do this side, did I? Not enough. Boy, you're all quiet tonight. Must be eating dinner. Or watching a good show. I know Judy has a show to watch some nights, but I don't remember what night because I don't have TV. And so I have a TV, but I don't get cable anymore for it. And I don't know. Supposedly with the internet I have through cable, I can get some streaming equipment for free. But I'm so technologically inept anymore. I don't even know how that works. I guess like Netflix I have on my computer, but it goes right to the TV. I just don't trust that it's not going to cost me anything extra. If it doesn't, maybe I'll get it. I don't know. Worth a look into. And then I was thinking about getting something else, but like all these things keep popping up on YouTube. And I'm like, holy cow, if I have to pay for this one and that one and that one and this one, I might as well just get cable again. I don't know. I mean, I have cable for my internet, but you know what I mean. So I'm just jibber jabbering while I color because that's kind of how I do it. You don't have cable? You love the way I colored the chickie. Yay. Thank you. Chickie. Okay, so now we need the die because I have to cut her out. That one I didn't do. No magic television there. All right, so we're just going to cut this out. Oops, put that over there. Helps if you turn it the right way, Deb. I'm going to use the big machine, but I think, well, I don't have the paper here. I'm not positive. I think all of these would fit through the mini. Pretty sure. The piece of paper here would have to be a little smaller. But it's what I had pre-cut, so I'm going with it. And I actually don't really care about the balloons too much because I'm cutting them off. Netflix and YouTube, that's what I watch. Streaming services, yeah. Huh, cool. I was really wanting, I don't know. I was thinking about Disney Plus, and I thought, well, we don't really have any kids here, but there's a couple of things I saw advertised on there I wouldn't mind seeing. And then I saw something for Pureflix, and I thought, well, maybe I'll get that one. I don't know. Maybe I won't get any. I'll just make do with Netflix and YouTube. Seems to be enough to me. All right, there's our chickie. Chickie. Isn't this, look at this die. Look, it's a feed sack thing. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. I want to use that soon. And this little chickie is what I used to cut out these three. And I did them in So Saffron. I just had a scrap, which I kept to show you. There they are. Oh, that one's upside down. So you could have, you know, a little story, all the chickies, and they slide out. Anyway, you know, it's an idea. All right, let me put this on here and quit gabbing and get moving, Deb. Get moving. All right, get my die thing out of the way. Okay, so let me get my scissors and snip this off. I'm going to cut down here and cut down here. So the string is still wrapped around her tushy tail. That's what I'm calling it, her tushy tail. But by the magic of everything. Look, I have some balloons. Now this guy was a real scrap, so he's got a short little stem. And I left those bits on because they're going to help me put these on her. I think I want the green one in the middle. And they're going to go like this. And then this one we'll just tuck under like that once we get the other ones down. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use glue dots and tack this onto the back. Amazon Prime. I don't have Prime. I refuse to pay $100 a year or whatever it is for. I get free shipping most of the time anyway so far, just by choosing that, you know, slow-mo, because I'm retired. I'm not really usually in a hurry for much of anything anymore. Okay, that's showing a little more than the last one did. All right, where's my card front? Here we go. All right. Now we have to get our fence, which I cut, and it's got detail in it. See, it's ooh, boy, that's blurry. Wow. Why is that? There we go. Got some detail in it, but I don't want to glue it down until I get my chickies. I just think these guys are adorable, and look, their little wings pop up. Isn't that cute? I like chickies. Deb's having a thing for chickies here. Chickies. Yeah, and I'm going to be thawing out a chickie tomorrow for dinner. Not these cute little ones. I will glue the fence down, but the first thing I'm going to do is tack this little guy behind the fence with a glue dot. I'm going to put a glue dot like right here so that he or she, which one? This one. 1, 2, 3, in between 3 and 4. So let me roll that a little bit and put it in between 3 and 4. Okay, and those little feet are going to go on there. So it looks like he's walking behind the fence, and his little arm wingy thing will go there. Now we can glue the fence down. Yeah, do you already have the stamp? I know. Yeah, chickie for dinner tomorrow. Poor little chickie. They're so cute. Not as cute as my kitty, but you know. They say when you're on a farm, don't become attached to the animals and stuff. So I'm putting this just up above, maybe down a little bit this time, up above the crosshatch chicken scratch down there. And now we'll put our other two little chickies on, and I'm just going to glue them down carefully because you don't want the glue coming out the wings like I did the first time. I think a glue dot would work pretty good with them too. So we'll just put this one back here. They have a little dimension with their little wing there, right? And then before we put this one on, we had to put this on. And we're going to pop this up on dimensionals. Oops. Get back down there. Stay with your friends. Hi, Melanie. Oop. I want that there and over here. And actually, we'll put one here. Next thing we do with the dimensionals, we'll be cutting some up. Alrighty. Now I didn't put too much along the edge here of this one because I'm going to have to tuck those other balloons under a little bit. And actually, I might be snipping off some of the bottom part of that one green one to fit it Oops. Under here too. And this I want just to sort of cover up that little bit of fence. Like she tripped over that fence. That's what happened to her. Poor chickie. Now we can glue this guy down. Boop, 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 boop. And put that one down here. It's like saying, "Hi, I'm here to help." I'll help. I'll help. All right, so yeah, this one we're going to snip off that part because we don't really need that, but we're going to leave the stem a little long, I think. And we're going to tuck it under and glue it down. Yep, that's what we're going to do. And then this one is going to get tucked like that. Hi, Ink with Heather. How are you? Chickens can be aggressive. I thought mostly it was the roosters that were aggressive, but I don't know. I guess if they're hungry, they're going to be aggressive for sure. All right, so we're doing pretty good so far, right? There's our balloons. Now, I already die cut out Happy Birthday in Granny Apple Green and also in the Rainbow Glimmer paper in the green going into blue. I turned it sideways and did that. It was actually a scrap. Now, the question is, do we want that on... Ooh, I think I might like it better on the brown. What do you think, brown or white? I have it cut out in white also. Hungry for chicken. Okay, Mel. Huh. Facebook. Hi, Chris. I didn't see you come in. They are tasty. You're working. Okay. White. Oh, we need a tiebreaker. We have 2 browns and 2 whites. I did it in white the first time, but I went around the edge of it with a brown marker, soft suede. Oh, I got 3 white. All right, we'll go with white. Okie dokie. Makes it pop a little more, I guess. But I am going to get soft suede marker. If I can get it without knocking over a bunch of other stuff. This is the Stampin' Right marker. I think I pulled soft suede out. Yep. Just checking. Now, I didn't do it, but I should have used the adhesive sheets that we have. I'm just going to use glue. Maybe I'll use a brandy trick. Instead of using your silicone mat and a sponge, she just put some glue on her hand. I said, does it take the wrinkles away? And she said, maybe. So I thought, I'm going to try it. I might do that. I'll see. Yeah, I might put the brown behind there. All right. It's kind of an unusual color combination, but I wanted the fence to be brown and yeah. All right, let's glue this together. So what she would do is just squirt some out here and rub it around a little bit. Good thing I have baby wipes up here. Oh, I should do it to this one first. And no need for a sponge. You just smear it all over your hand and do it that way. So she should be happy. I tried her technique. And then I have some on my finger I'm going to put on there. And some on the back. Maybe a little more there. And then I'm going to use a baby wipe. Because my hands are all sticky. Do I have one out here? No. All right. Yeah. You'd buy a gallon of glue for you. Wrinkle removal. Yeah, that's what I said. Does it take out these aging wrinkles? And she said, maybe. She held up her two hands, and the one that she was using the glue on seemed a little bit less wrinkly. So I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. I'm not going to put it on my face, though. You know, I put a tiny little bit of lotion on my face earlier today after I showered because my skin felt real dry, and it's like itchy now. I'm like, ugh, I got that off center a little bit. So let's see if I like that or the other way. I think I'm going to do that. So let's glue that together. And thank you for the thumbs up for doing the soft suede, right? And then we're going to pop that up too. Okay. And I have a couple left. Yay. That means I don't have to cut them just yet. Okay. So I did take the time-consuming part of this is more just doing all the die cutting and running this through that little hatch die through probably about 5 or 6 times, because it's kind of wish they would have given us a bit longer of this piece, because this is what I used, and I just put it down here and then ran it through again over here, and then sometimes I turned it the other way, you know, just till I had it all the way across the bottom. So 5 or 6 times. And the chickies I did 3 times for each card in So Saffron. And the fence I did in soft suede. I think I said that. I don't know. Okay, now on the inside, there's a stamp that just has little squigglies. I don't think I'm going to quite do as much as I did there, but I stamped it in Granny Apple Green, Let's Celebrate You. And this I did in Bermuda Bay, stamped off because I thought it went with the balloons. And then, actually, before we do that, these sequins are Coastal Cabana out of the Artistry Blooms adhesive back sequins from the annual catalog. They're Coastal Cabana. So let's put them on first. Thank you, Philomena. Wait, after Deb is done? What? Oh, I believe that. Yes, after I'm done, of course. She has an unusual sense of humor, that one. I watch her once in a while. I watched her more when she was doing her sort of her training, but it was like demonstrator training, but she was giving it to anybody who wanted to watch it. It was like how she tracks all her costs and everything. And then she made it private in a separate Facebook group, and you had to pay. So I thought, I have an accounting background, I can do it. But it was interesting to see how she did it all on worksheets and stuff. Not like Excel, but other worksheets. Okay, so let's do the inside as soon as I figure out what I do with my paper. And let me find that stamp. Here it is. Actually, I'm going to bring in a scrap paper because I don't want to ruin my snowflakes. Like, why not, Deb? They're all over the yard. Okay, here's the old sheet I had. And we'll get Bermuda Bay. Yeah, she's fun. Not in our team, but fun. I really do try and not to watch other demonstrators, at least not until I've already used a set once, because I like to come up with my own ideas first, and then if I get stuck or something, then I resort to the catalog or other demonstrators. Or as demonstrators, we have access to other things online that we can use for inspiration. I think I'm just going to do a little more over here. I went down further on the other side. I mean the other one, but I don't really want to on this one. I think that's far enough. Okay, that's it. Now we'll stamp a sentiment. Almost looks like the top of a heart. I didn't do that on purpose. Oh, okay. That never happens to me. Ha ha ha. Like that shaker card that time. Sheesh, I made it though. I did it. Woohoo. An on the fly shaker card. That was a first because I'm not good at them. I see. I'm going to have to just go through all my ink pads soon. I had to stand up. And because I re-inked some, but now I'm seeing that these last two I used are kind of getting dry too. And how I can tell, well, first of all, they're not coming on, but it's real light in the center. I don't know if you can see it. Probably there, maybe a little bit there. And also there's some glitter on there apparently. All right. So I don't know if I cleaned that now. All right, so let's glue that onto our piece of cardstock. And then our card is done. Woohoo! So Nick wants one of these for her birthday next month. I'll have to put a note on that. No, Paige is not. We have talked about it, but she's not. Linda Kaufman is not on our team either. And to be honest with you, if I ever stop being a demonstrator, I'll still be buying stuff too, because it just maybe not quite as much, but still pretty much. But I don't know. I mean, I'm good for this year. I'm staying in for this year. We'll see what happens for next year. I don't know yet, because I turn a big number next year. I just don't know what I want to do. All right, so there's our happy birthday chick card. Cute, cute, cute. Alrighty. So that's the only one of those I have for tonight. You could save your balloons and color them in and use them for something else. I think I did save the other one, but I put it in the stamp set. I'll just stick it in here with the chickies. And I'll probably never remember I did that. I know, right. That's the thing. I love the colors, and I mean, you'll see on the next thing we're going to do about the coordination too. So let me move this over to here. All right, so in the next one, we are going to be using this, which I think I mentioned already, which is Celebration paper, free with a $50 purchase. And I just want to show you something. And we're using the In Bloom stamp set, but only for the sentiments on these first two cards and the dies. Now, some of these dies, all the flower dies have stitching. Can you see it? But they do cut out also. There's also this frame and there's a bow. We're going to use both of those in one of the two cards. And we may, I want to show you something with these leaves. We may cut some leaves out. I didn't do that yet. But I cut out this piece of paper. Let me get these out of the way. Oops. And can you see, I want to get the dies, the right dies out. That some of these dies do cut some of these flowers. So I did use, not that one, this one on it. It would work on this flower too, but this flower has a You see that it has a green flower over it, whereas this one here was by itself. So I used that, and I did not use this one, but I used this one for several flowers. That one, which was, I think that's Old Olive, and these two in Rococo Rose. And then there's this one, which cut this funny looking 4-petal thing out. None of these, and this one doesn't cut out on any of this. Now, as far as these leaves, I didn't really want to cut this piece of paper up just for leaves, but I'll show you that, oops, some of the leaves, but not all. What did I do with the other die? Uh-oh. Did I lose my die? Yeah, I did. Some of the leaves cut out on this white design paper. So you can do that, or you can use, I don't want to do that because then my whole paper's kind of ruined, you know. But then we still have all these other dies too. And ooh, I have a hair stuck on the thing. And there's probably some of these other ones cut out too, but I just didn't have a chance to try them all yet. So this hair is driving me nuts. My hair got stuck on here. Must have been earlier today because I pulled my hair up now. So yeah, some of the leaves cut out, and maybe some of these flowers do too, but I couldn't get these ones to match. I did get these to match. So, but the leaves match on the big paper. Now there's also these leaves, so maybe some of these will cut out with those, but I didn't do that either. So I think we're going to just cut some leaves out, but not right away. So let me put these aside and I'll show you what we're going to do with everything I cut out. Now this paper was a couple inches, a little bit wider, longer, and this is what's on the back. So we're going to use that design on the first card. So let me get myself together here. Okay, so this is the first card we're going to do. Here are 3 of the flowers. And you can see these came out of here and down here. But it puts, can you see, maybe you can see it on the back better? I don't know. Come on. It puts stitching on. Boy, I can't get it to, there. It puts stitching on, indents on the front and pops out through the back. So yeah, and if you do it on, just stamp. Now the stamps, which we'll do on maybe a third, 4th card, they are, they're just solid color, and then they're meant to put the die over it to add stitching in, and then you get all these little dies to put the centers in. So we might do some of that on the 3rd of these cards. We might do 3 of these cards, is what I'm trying to say. All right, so what I have here is, I don't have one to show you finished because I didn't have time. Night of Navy, and I made it a vertical card, A2. This is Rococo Rose, and I've run it through the Ornate Garden, Ornate Floral 3D embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? And we're just going to glue that down. Thank you, Philomena. Okay. And then this was the scrap I was telling you about from here. It's 1.5 inches wide by 5 and a quarter by 5. Excuse me. What I decided to do is take another piece of Night of Navy and make it 1 3/4 by 5 1/4 and just bring it in a little bit. I was originally just going to have this on here, which you could do too, but I just didn't think it popped enough. And then my original thinking was I would just go like this. But I was like, well, where am I going to put the sentiment? And I kind of want the sentiment to be on a strip going across here. So you saw that. But let's glue this together and then down. Thank you, Chris. I do too, Cindy. I like how they're making their dies now too. I have less trouble. I still have, once in a while, I have a problem with like too much white showing, like on that stem on the floral art, whatever it's called, that we did, but no big deal. Matting, I know, it always makes it pop, doesn't it? Makes it thicker for mailing, but it makes it pop. Now, I don't think I'm going to glue these down. I think I'm going to kind of just curl the edges up a little bit and just put them on a, maybe I will glue them. Put them on a, I was thinking of putting them on a dimensional, but I think I'm going to glue them. And I know they'll get crushed in the mail, but I think that'll just add a little something. This one I die cut a little off. Or I laid it on the image off a little bit. So I'll put that funny one down towards the bottom. The one that doesn't have as much Rococo Rose pink around the edge. All right. So let's, I don't want to glue anything down. Now, I already stamped this. I could re-stamp it, but you guys know how to do that. So this is out of the set. And these are, by the way, these are photopolymer. Thank you, Cindy. There is a specialty plate. What? Wait. I am not understanding how to use. Okay. Let me show you, Chris. That's my job to show you. Okay. So, we have the main plate, plate 1. And actually right on here it says, for a standard embossing folder, which is not as thick. Let me show you one of those, maybe. If I can find one. Maybe not. Well, I'll just pull one of these little ones in. These little ones are not 3D. They're much thinner. So I don't know if you can see that. And let me bring the Ornate Garden one back in. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the difference, but these are a lot thicker. And some of the ones we had before are even thicker still. So let me, these are the new ones. If they just have Stampin' Up on them and not Sizzix, they're the, what I call the new ones, okay? This one could be your card for next month. I better start taking notes. So if it's one like the small one, then you use big plate 1, you use plate 1 with everything, and you use plate 3, which is a cutting plate, and plate 3. But you don't put on this thin plate, and you don't use this gray plate, which is what we normally use for the 3D embossing. If it's a 3D one, the new 3D ones, you just use like the one I just used, the Ornate Flower. It says using with 3D embossing folders, you just use plate 1, put your paper in your embossing folder, put it on here. Let's say it's in an embossing folder, and then you put this down. Also, when you put that on your machine plate, you want to put the edge that folds like that to go into your machine first, because you could damage your machine or it could slip or whatever if you put it in with the open end first. So always put your closed end in first. Well, Stampin' Up! Will tell you no, but yes, you can use it with a big shot kind of thing. And they have, but I don't think you might have to play around with your plates because the sizes are a little different. And that's why I said if you have one that you have a Stampin' Up! Machine but you have one of the old ones that say Sizzix and it's a 3D. Hang on, I'll show you one. Um, like this baby. See, it says Sizzix Big Shot, which we don't carry them as Sizzix anymore. They would just say Stampin' Up. This one is even thicker yet, and it will not work with plate 1 and plate 4. So for me, I have found that those old ones work with plate 1 and plate 3, and that's it. Okay, so it's either plate 1, 3, and 3 for the skinny embossing folders, plate 1 and 4 for Stampin' Up's newer 3D embossing folders, and plate 1 and 3 for the old 3D embossing folders, the really thick ones, really, really thick ones. I hope that helped. I hope I didn't make it more confusing. You're welcome. To next. Okay. I actually still have a Big Shot too, but because I had to buy it before they came out with this lovely machine. Anyway, oops. Let me get this stuff off my desk. And over here. Okay. So, where were we? Oh, we were doing flowers. So we're going to bump this up. I need to make sure I have enough room for my flower. I think I am going to bump these up because, yeah, I think I'm going to have to. And then this one's going to go up here. And then this one, the green, will go over on top the Rococo Rose. And then that'll be the outside. And that's as far as I've gotten. So let's turn this over and cut some of our dimensional strips. And pretend we stamped. She's saying, hurry up, Mom. I want that machine. I do like it. The only thing I don't like is I have it on top of a wooden file cabinet, and it slides on me a little bit. So I would just say put it on a like a cutting mat or a silicone mat or something, and then you shouldn't have any problem. And I'm going to be doing that. I just haven't done it yet. Excuse me. Oh, oopsie. Well, just go by the thickness. If they're pretty thin, then you can, try it. And if it's going through too easy, then you have to use a different plate. If it's going through like you cannot get it through, stop and don't use that plate because you could break your machine. Excuse me. Like you don't want to force it through the machine. It should not be hard to get it through the machine. Okay. You should be able to feel it having a little bit of pressure, but it should not be like a real struggle to get it through. If it is, don't keep trying. Take it out and use a skinnier shim, even if it has to be cardboard or something. Which I used to do. I used to use the paper pumpkin. Hi, Carol. I used to use the paper pumpkin cardboards that came in the kits and use that as a shim. So, yeah. Oh, silly me. All right, I am going to put one dimensional on the back of these. And just have that one kind of going above that. And let's see. I'm going to get another sheet of them out. Oops, that's small ones. Here's some of these were probably from a kit. So we're using the In Bloom for those that came, the In Bloom bundle from the January to June 2021 mini catalog by Stampin' Up. And we're using the Paper Blooms Designer Series paper in the Celebration catalog. which is, I mean, the little brochure, which is free with a $50 purchase. You actually can't buy it. You have to, but if you order the bundle, I forget how much that is. It might be enough to be able to get you the paper. Now, I think I want to put some Night of Navy. What did I just do with them? I had some bling bling out to put on. Here they are. Let's see if we want to do that or not. I don't think I want to do that. Maybe instead I'll get some ribbon. Because you know Deb and ribbon. Skinny Night of Navy ribbon on this one. I think. Right down here. Oops, that's not Night of Navy. Here it is. I have my ribbons all color coded, which helps usually. You have an old Cricut and a baby Boss from Stampin' Up. I know. I like the Stampin' Up machine too. I've never had a Cricut or a Scan and Cut or a, what's the other one? Silhouette. I know I was on somebody's channel a while back. I know who it was, but I won't say. But anyway, she recommended a Silhouette for an electronic cutting machine. I don't have room for anything like that right now. Right now, my hand still works, so I don't need one. And I figure, hey, I'm getting exercise. I don't like how that tied. So, yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. The minis, yeah, the minis are nice. I just can't use it on the live so much as I wanted to because I don't, until I get my camera thing out of the way, I don't have room to put it in my computer. I need to get a different setup. I was thinking of getting a tablet for up here so my laptop doesn't take up so much room, you know. I'm struggling with this ribbon a little bit. There, I think I got it finally. Actually, before I cut it, we'll see. I'll have to make it smaller, I think. Yeah, I think that, I don't know, smaller. Yeah, I'll do that, and I'll just, or, no, I like it better down here. I'm going to just cut the ends smaller, and then put that on with a glue dot. What haven't you used in ages? Oh, your Cricuts, okay. You still have your Silhouette, okay. So what's the difference between a Silhouette and a Cricut? I really don't know. Other than the brand, obviously. But, I mean, do they do different things or do they do the same things? All right, this is going to need some surgery. It needs another little glue dot in, because it's slippery ribbon. Tucked in under here. Because it keeps wanting to pull through. Okay, there. That's good enough. I didn't do any of the inside yet. I don't know what I'm doing on the inside. Oops. Oops. Hang on. Let me clean up my mess a little bit. Wait, what? I don't know the difference either, honeybees. Brandy came in. Hi, Brandy. Oh, you're going to have to watch the replay. I used your glue trick, and I told them it takes wrinkles out on your hands. I do not suggest using it on your face, however. Right, they learned about the glue trick. That's okay. I had mentioned yesterday in my group on Facebook and here on YouTube that I wasn't doing yesterday. I was coming on today instead. And then I think I didn't get the notification up today until like an hour before. So this is the second card we've made. I'll show you the first one in a minute. It was a different set. But we're using In Bloom bundle and the Paper Blooms Celebration Designer Series paper. And these cut out with the dies out of the paper. That's what one of the papers looks like. All right, so, and these are the dies, which I need to get a magnet thing for because I'll never be able to get these back on the way. Probably 2 magnet sheets is what I'll need. All right, so let's do the inside. What do I want to do? Do I want to stamp something else? Happy birthday. Or maybe do I have a little strip of paper I can just stick in there, I think. That's what I'd rather do. Maybe I can just get another, yeah, I can get a little strip of paper off from up here. So let me do that. I thought I had one, but I don't know what I do with it. Maybe 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. Let me turn it around. See, I can't even put my trimmer up there because I can't fit it on the desk. All right, and then 5 inches is what we need. And we'll just put that there. That's what we'll do on the inside of this one. Huh? Wait, what I missed? The cost of them, $600. Yes, it worked very well. I'll show you what I used it for in a second. The glue trick. And then I'm just putting that's on 5 by 3 3/4, and I'm putting it on Rococo Rose in 5 1/4 by 4. I'm not texturing. I don't like to texture the background papers on the inside of the card because I figure that makes it harder to write then. But, you know, and then that is going in here. That's a good tactic, honeybees. Doesn't work for me because I don't have a husband, but I guess I could talk myself into it. I have, I'm on a mission that this year I need to clean this craft room up and make room, but I don't know if I want to bring any other stuff in, quite honestly, as far as machines and stuff. There, isn't that pretty? And all we did is use the designer paper, the front and the back of it, and the dies to the In Bloom bundle. We cut out 3 of the flowers. Well, we cut more, but we used 3 of the ones I cut out, popped them up on dimensionals. This is the back of that paper, so I'm using up the paper also. And then we ran this through Ornate Floral embossing folder. Stamped Happy Birthday. You really are the best, although I did that before you guys came on. Oh, I forgot to say I flagged it with the banner Pick-a-Punch, which I use quite often. That is available still too. And this ribbon is from the Playing with Patterns. Yes, Playing with Patterns combo pack. It's the 1/8 inch Night of Navy ribbon. And that's in the annual catalog. All right, so that is card 2. I want to show Brandy card 1 real quick. This is what I used the glue trick on. This was from Brandy. Oh, take that back. Refund. Oh my gosh, thank you. But it probably will never be towards the machine because I probably won't get it. Anyway, this is the one we did. And I have a layer of Granny Apple Green and then the Rainbow Glimmer paper on top of it. So we used it to glue both of those together and down. This is the Hey Birthday Chick cling stamp set and bundle dies. The dies, and aren't they cute? Aren't they cutie cutes? And look, it's blue and green and super and soft suede. Thank you. All right. That is available now. It just started being available February 2nd. And I know, wasn't that sweet of her? But it might be 5 years or something. I honestly, I probably won't. So you really should take, I don't know how you do that, but take the money back. Order something instead. All right, so now we're using this one in Bloom. But I have another card before we get much into the stamp set. I want to do another variation using more of those flowers. And so this one, this was another piece of that paper. And I could cut more flowers out right here, these two and this one. But what I thought I'd do, actually, which way did I have it? This way. Is I already had some flowers cut out from that other sheet. Oh, not that one. That one won't work. So what I thought I'd do, this one will fit over here. We'll pop that up. We'll have this one on here, whichever way it goes. That way. Nope. There is a difference in how you situate them. And I don't know which way it is right now. And this one. And let me make sure I have this one right. So we're actually going to pop them up on top of the one that's just like them underneath, but doesn't have the stitching. And I thought we would use, I already stamped it. This is the die from the set, You Are Amazing. And I don't know if I want to use that because I want to pop it up too. These definitely would have to be popped up. And then this is the bow, and it is cut out over Cocoa Rose. Now you could tuck it under, but I'm going to put it down here at the bottom again, I think. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. But that's what I'm doing. And this piece is actually cut the whole card front, 5 1/4 by 4. So let's glue that down first. Jiminy Cricket. Yeah, navy, and it's Night of Navy and Rococo Rose. And the greens are soft sea foam. And I want to say Old Olive, but don't hold me to that. I think that looks like Old Olive. The light one is soft sea foam. And then this is Petal Pink. And I have a piece of paper sticking out the inside. So let me pay attention to what I'm doing. Try and get that on straighter than I have it. Ugh. Well, we're going to do a little trick because I don't have that on even. We have it too short on this side. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring in this little guy and just lop it off because I don't like that. So now it's like a little less than 4 on the edge. Not too much less. It is a cute bow. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Stampin' Up! For that. All right. So let's get our dimensionals. Let's put this one on first. Let's figure out the sentiment placement first. I'm thinking I might like that sentiment, but maybe in a circle instead. Like right over here. And not overlapping those flowers. So let me try that and see. Maybe a stitch circle. So let's stamp it again in Night of Navy, which I did re-ink and it's working beautifully. And Brandy, you missed it. There's going to be another new butterfly set available March for customers. And I ordered it as a pre-order, so I should have it. I think they said the 10th. I did not do express shipping because it cost too much. So we'll see if I get it on the 10th. All right. So let's see if that'll fit in a circle or... excuse me. Yeah, I have the stitch shaped dies. So maybe... will it fit in that? It will fit in that. Let's try that and see if I like it. I don't know. I wanted to have stitching though because, you know, everything else is, the other flowers I'm putting on are stitched. Hang on, I have to get my plates back on here, right? I want this to be just so. Don't slide. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to like that better because I didn't like it going over into... I'll save this other one though. I'll definitely use that. I still think I'll use the bow somehow and then put a Night of Navy bling right there. That's what I think I'm going to do. So this is out of the stitch shaped dies, which did I already put them in the drawer? Yep. Okay. And I could use a bigger one behind it, but I'm not going to. All right, so I am going to pop all of these up and bend the petals a little bit again. Where's my phone folder? Check my email after. Okay, thank you, Chris. I will. So, reminder, Celebration only goes till the end of February. This paper is from Celebration, so you can get it with a $50 purchase of other items, either out of the mini catalog or the annual, or the Hey Chick bundle that's just available online. And the Hey Birthday Chick bundle, same thing, because the stamp set's in the mini catalog, but the dies are not. So let me make sure I got this lined up right. I think so. And I have not seen anybody else do this. That doesn't mean they haven't, but layering the same flower on top of the other ones. Actually, that should give me an indication of which way this should go, huh? There we go. And then let's put this up one dimensionals too. Yes, there is. If you can stay for a few minutes, I'll show it again in a moment. It is not down below my video yet. It is in my Facebook group, but I have it here to show for February as well. I'll just throw my name out when you do. Nah. I mean, we teach how to do stuff, right? That's what we do. And then other people do it too. If I see somebody do something, I do try and give credit. I mean, sometimes it's just like, yeah, I've seen like 25 bazillion people do that. I don't know who it was. I saw it first, you know, that kind of thing. But I just try and give credit as I can. I kind of put that down lower than I want. I don't know if I like that now. I guess if I put it on exactly straight and trim the ends, it'll be all right. It's kind of big. Don't know. Yeah, I'll just do it. Just go with it, and I'll trim the little ends off if they're sticking out. I'm going to use a glue dot, mini glue dot. I'm going to roll it a little bit again because this is kind of a funny shape. And now we're going to bring in the holiday rhinestones. And I thought, oops, I'll put one on here for sure. I'm going to use this, this last big one on here. And I'll use a little one up here. Maybe over this way. And I was actually thinking I might put some in the middle of these flowers too. But I had to get another sheet out. Maybe I'll just put one in the middle of those whites there. And there as well. And let me get the other sheet. Where is it? Here it is. These are Night of Navy, I believe, from the Holiday Rhinestone Jewels. So that's 5. That's good. Okay, so that's the outside of our card. I think it came out cute. Just using designer paper as the front and then layering the flowers on it and bumping this up. I mean, you could use the die out of the set, but it just interfered with where the flowers were. So if your flowers were situated differently, you could definitely do that. And now for the inside, I have a piece of this cut. Maybe we'll just do, I don't want to do that. Maybe we'll just do another strip of paper on here. Is the other one shorter? Let's see. Does that fit? That's too short. All right. Oh, this one's even thicker. Let's use this one. It's a little thicker. I like using the paper, but I like paper, so, you know. But I did color on the first one and used more. I used designer paper on that too. So you use designer paper though, Heather. It is very pretty. I'll show you the rest of the paper in a moment. And this is a smaller piece. I could put Night of Navy behind it, but I'm not going to. Because I'm getting low on Night of Navy. I think I might have ordered another pack. I don't know. I was playing around with my totals, trying not to go over a certain amount. And I can't remember if I left that in my order or not. Also, I didn't quite snip this even right here. So that's the first two, just using the paper, and I still have this one I can use that was from right here, out of here. And I actually probably can cut this one out too, but it's going to have a piece of a petal on it. So the rest of this, I'll probably just cut and, you know, use this on a card for something, either that side or this side. And I can get another long strip out of here and maybe a circle out of there. So I'll definitely still use this. I don't like to waste my designer paper. Thank you, Carol. You just spent enough for another 2 for, yeah, so did I. And I was trying not to, but I did. So Brandy wants to see the paper. This is where it is. It's in the Celebration brochure. It's actually maybe easier to kind of show you here, although you can't get the full gist of it. This is the one I'm using. We've used this before, actually. Let's see if I have those here. Yes. We used it before when we did the circles. Remember the circles? And also on this one, just a note. I don't remember what stamp set that is, but that's some of the paper too, the larger pattern. The back of one of them is these circles that we used along with the circle stamp set. And then let's see if I can show you other ones. This blue one. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to show it. The circles are on this pattern on the back. And this one I like. It's a smaller print with the Rococo Rose stripe on the back. And the next one I really like too, and I think I used that before as well, but I don't know where that card is. Maybe I didn't. I was going to and didn't. It's all petite blue flowers on navy, white flowers, and I think Seaside Spray on Bomber Blue, on Night of Navy, excuse me. And then this one's pretty too. And what else? I think that's most of them. There might be one more. Oh, there's one more. Oh no, I didn't show you the back. This one is on the back of the pale blue background one. I think I got them all now. Anyway, very nice paper. There's a misprint in Celebration. It says it coordinates with Pretty Perennials, which is Dina's $1 million set, but it doesn't. It coordinates with the In Bloom set, which is what we're using tonight. And I thought we'd maybe try and do one more card. What time is it though? Hi, Jen. So we've done 3 so far. This one, and our Hey Birthday Chick one. These are In Bloom. This is Hey Birthday Chick. All right. So the next one, I thought let's use the stamps more. And I don't have this planned at all. It's like a figment of my imagination at the moment, which is a bad thing because we never know where that imagination might take us. I have to get some stuff off my desk. It's sort of an idea in the catalog, though, so we'll see. This is Thick Whisper White, and I have pulled out some of the flower stamps, and we're going to be using terracotta tile, but not right away. Daffodil Delight, terracotta tile, and old olive. Kind of an unusual color combination, but we're going to try it. I'm going to start with Daffodil Delight. And this flower, I think, to start. And this little flower center we'll do in terracotta tile. And I'm not going to stamp off. We're going to make our own paper in a different colorway, right? I'm mostly wanting things in the middle here. All right, I think I'm going to stop there for now. You love winging it on the fly, flying on the wing, whatever. Yeah, I'm winging it again. That's me. I have to stand up because I can't see the center of the flowers right, unless I do. So I'm just taking, let me switch my stamps around. There we go. My ink pads, I mean. Oops. I don't know if this will work because I haven't tried this before. All right, now I want to bring in the old olive and put some leaves on because I noticed something interesting in the catalog related to these leaves. I want to try it and show you, hopefully, if I can do it. All right, this is a pretty big leaf. I am going to stamp that off. And we're just going to put them willy-nilly anywhere. That didn't go so good. That one's better. Maybe I should have used Pear Pizzazz. Oh well. Now there are 2 leaves. One's a little bit smaller than the other one. Now this is the center of the leaf, I think, if I got the right one. And we're not stamping that off. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Wait. Okay. All right. Now I have a little flower. What other color should we? I think I'll do a terracotta flower, but I don't know what color I'll put in the middle yet. And I'll just do a little flower with that. Actually, maybe what I'll do is stamp off, and then we'll put a dark center in that too. It's fun. It's just fun to do. But if you're very particular about how you like things to turn out, this is not the thing for you. Because, yeah, it's just not. And I think I got some green over there, but we're going to go ahead and put another little flower partway on there. I think that's enough because you'll see why in a minute. And then full strength. Let's see if these will fit inside. No, it's too big. It's too big. I don't know if there's another design that's smaller than that. Maybe. Yes, there is actually, I think. So let me see if I have another block. I'm running out of blocks. I had to clean my stamps too. So we'll try this. Let me see if it'll fit. It fits better. I don't know if it's going to show up. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Not perfect, but it's okay. Some of these are going to get buried, maybe. Maybe. I might change my mind about what I was going to do. Feel like it needs some little bit other color in here. Okay, so in the catalog, when you're looking at the, let me show you what I'm using for inspiration here. You know, you have the thing on the main page, but then back where they show you the bundles, there's another one like this. So I was kind of thinking of doing this, but with terracotta tile. But maybe I need to bring another color in too. So what I was thinking was cut, and this is a regular A2, just cut this, you know, some odd way that we get some of these flowers showing. I probably should have put more in the middle. I think I need some more flowers. Yeah. Let's see, what color should I use? What other color should I add? Yeah, isn't that fun with the leaves? And I would have never known that, except I was looking at this leaf and I'm like, how did they do that? And then I realized what these striped things were for. There's also a stem in the stamp. And there's all sorts of flower centers and flowers. And they all just stamp like I just did, solid color. But you can also then, if you wanted to, use the dies and die cut all of these, and that would be really fun. I'm thinking I want to use this little flower. This is a different one, but I'm trying to think what color to use. Maybe a pink? Purple or blue? Not feeling the purple with this one. Maybe a blue. Yeah, pretty perennials would be good for doing this too. So let me see. If I did purple, it would have to be like rich raspberry or something. Maybe Coastal Cabana like they did in here, but they didn't use terracotta tile, or maybe they did. I don't know. Let's try Coastal Cabana. Let's try it. We'll see. Just needs a little something else in there. I'm going to clean this stamp off and take it off this block, actually, so I can see what I'm doing with this flower. Okay. So this is Coastal Cabana. We're just going to put a few little flowers here and there. Yeah, that'll work. Good idea. Now we're going to cover it all up. Some of it. Maybe not as much as they did in the catalog, because I don't want to cover up this prettiness too much. Put another one up here, just because I can. And I want to. That's probably enough. Yeah, maybe one more over here. All right, that's enough. You like it as is? Gray. I do have the triangle dies. I could use them to cut the triangles out. Let's do that. Because I just want to, have at an angle like that. All right, let me get them. And then we're going to die cut some flowers. Let me get the triangles if I can find them. Maybe. I don't know if I can do that tonight. Because, oh, here, I found them. I found them. Got the whole bundle and everything. All right. Good idea. So this is the right triangle bundle in the annual catalog. So let's see, would it be this one? Would it be like this? Yes. All right. So I'm going to turn around and die cut 2 of these out. Okay. I'll be right back. Thank you, Chris. I want to try the larger one first and see if I'm going to be okay with it or not. So, and if it covers it up too much, then we'll decrease to a smaller one. I don't know. Or maybe we'll just use one. I think I'm just going to use one instead of putting them in both corners. We'll just use one, and we'll have a sentiment come out this way, and maybe some die cut flowers in yellow and Coastal Cabana down here. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. One big and one smaller. Let's see if we had a small one. I'm going to stick with just one for this time. But another idea to play around with, for sure. So many things to play around with. Okay, let me find room here. Move stuff away. We need to die cut some flowers. Let me put my ink pads away for now. So we use terracotta tile, Coastal Cabana, Old Olive, and Daffodil Delight. And we stamped off the leaves. Okay, so now flowers. Oh, you know what would be pretty? Nah, that's too much. I was thinking the glimmer paper. Let me find my cardstock and see if I have some scraps. Oh, yes, I have scraps. We can use that scrap for Daffodil Delight. And I don't have too much in the way of scrap for, well, I have this scrap that I just made for terracotta tile. So let's see what flowers I want to use. I don't know. Ooh, we have these. They're not the same shape though. Here's one. We're going to use this one in yellow, couple yellow, and oh, no. Ah, I'm going to use this one in yellow, this one maybe in terracotta tile, and we need some little ones in Costa Cabana maybe. Ooh. This, and then we need some leaves. Just a couple little leaves like that. There's also these leaves. Maybe we'll use those. I really need to get a magnet sheet for this. We use those, a couple olives. Let's start with that. See how we do. All right, maybe I can run a couple through at the same time. So I want a couple of these in yellow, and not feeling this for terracotta tile. Maybe can't get one. Maybe these ones. So we'll do that. You have these dies and never use them, but didn't you just get them? Anyway, I'll be back. Now this is where you could use the mini machine because, yeah, you just could. But I'm going to try and do 2 of these at once. Oh, they're so cute. There's that one. Terracotta tile is not going to work, but we'll maybe can layer that on one of them or 2 of them. So let me get another yellow one or 2. I think 2 more yellow ones, and then maybe just a Costa Cabana 1 or 2. We'll see. Or not, and just some leaves. One more. Sorry, turned around, I know. Okay. Oops. Where'd my flower go? Oh, there it is. Okay. And let me cut some leaves out. I probably need some more of those too. And I need a scrap of old olive. Yes, I have a scrap. Yay! Now we have to figure out a sentiment too. So I'm going to cut a couple of these leaves out to tuck in there. We can do 2 of them at once. And another one of these terracotta tile flowers. And then I'll be back and we'll start figuring out a sentiment and arranging. And I also have terracotta tile ribbon I want to use before it retires. Those are cute leaves. Okay, and maybe I don't have Coastal Cabana here, so we're just going to have to go with terracotta tile again. Or what am I missing? Oh, the triangle dies. Oh. Really? I don't know. I've used them more than I have the stamp set. But because I just like cutting shapes out of stuff. Just like I've got the circle, although I do like the circle stamps. I wish they had, well, they coordinate with punches and stuff, but anyway. Okay, so we have 3 of those, and we'll tuck these in, maybe one there. We'll have a lonely little flower down there, and I don't know yet because I don't know what I'm doing with my cinnamon yet. I'm going to probably stamp it in terracotta tile, but what am I going to have it say and where am I going to put it? I'm thinking something coming across. Let me just, I knew what I did with the one I already had. It's the wrong color, but I wanted to see the shape. I don't know what I do with it. Oh, here it is. If I do this shape, but in terracotta tile, I think that, or Coastal Cabana, I think that would look pretty good. And then maybe a bow up here. Kind of thinking, let's try that. Let's just stamp this on the back in terracotta tile and try it. Okay, Cindy, thank you for joining us. This is the last card, so, oops. So you are amazing. What else do we have? We have You Mean So Much to Me. I like that one too. They're the only 2 that are short. Well, no, there's another one. Congrats, you're so fancy now. I don't know if I like that extra part. I just like the congrats. Really, I need birthday cards, which this is the long one. I could put, maybe I'll put the sentiment up here, a long birthday sentiment instead. I don't know. Let's try the You're Amazing, see if I like it. And if not, I'm going to go with the happy birthday one up at the top on a longer piece of paper. Yeah, not feeling that. Not feeling that. I think I'm going to offset it and put it over here. Maybe I'll stamp terracotta tile on Daffodil Delight. Oh, why am I putting that away? Let's see if I have a strip. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I do. I have a strip. Actually, I have 3 of them. Using my scraps. I don't know if this will work either, but we're going to try it. Honeybee's leaving too. Okay, thank you for joining us. Okay. Let's stand up. I will be cutting it. That's crooked. I can tell already. Yep. Actually, let's just move down to this end. Much straighter. All right. So it's sort of like the inverse, because here I have terracotta tile and Daffodil Delight flowers on top, and this one's going to be the opposite with Daffodil Delight with terracotta tile on it. And let's see. The card is 4 1/4, so we don't want it that long. But I'm thinking I might flag both ends. Piece of paper looks crooked to me. Hang on. Just testing for straightness. I think it's okay. All right. And then let's banner it. Let's flag it. Because we can. Oops. That was funny. That flew into my pen holder here on my desk. Okay. And we'll bump that up. I might go around the edge of that with marker. I don't really want to put another piece of paper under it, but I kind of like the idea of edging it. Yeah, I like that. All right, assembly time. Let's see. Melanie said bye. Shauna. Heather is perfectionist, yes. Oh, no, I don't like cutting my stamps up. I would rather mask it than cut it. All right, let me glue this down. You know, take a tiny sheet of paper and mask it, or stamp it and then cut it off or something. But I don't like cutting my stamps up. I know people do, but I just can't do that. I feel like it might ruin the integrity of the stamp. I don't know. That's just a me. I know a lot of people do it, so I thought you meant cut the yellow paper. Anyway. Did you get any? You didn't get any, I mean, snow like we were getting, did you, Heather? Yet, anyway. We have more coming Friday. I don't know how much, though. Hopefully not much. Yeah. No. Thank you, Judy. I do too. Something different, right? Because I lean towards the blues, you know, the blue and the pink on those other ones. That was pretty to me. But I used green on the first ones and with brown, which is kind of out of my comfort zone. A little bit. I like it, but it's not something I would normally gravitate to together. These are not, these must be kit dimensionals because they're not exactly the same as Stampin' Up's other ones. All right, so they're sticking to me. Something fierce. So we're going to put this up here. I am going to put, it is still a little crooked. I put the wrong side down, didn't I? Anyway, we're going to put a little bow under there. We'll cover it up, or a flower or something. Where's that extra little flower? I don't know. I don't know. All right. Glue dots. I'm actually going to use a glue dot to put this one down on top. Oh, no, I'm not. Where's the extra one? That just tore my paper. Wow. We'll use glue. Wow. That happens to me once in a while. Those glue dots are so strong that they tear your paper. Well, we don't have an extra one now. It might have been okay, but I'm not risking it. Move that up a little bit. Let's glue all three of these on first. I was going to use the glue dots to glue the green leaves on the back, but I don't know. I might use glue for them too. All right, so we were going to put one. I'm not going to pop these up. I think, well, maybe I'll pop one up. Which one? We were going to put these two together, right? They're sticking to me. I had to put some leaves on. All right, let me glue them down. Thank you, Philomena. Strong glue. I know, really. They are, and I love them for that, actually. But that did definitely tear my paper. Oh, well. You do have to be careful with these because the glue does come through these holes a little bit. We can actually have that go off the edge like they kind of do. And then have that one come out there too, I guess. I don't know. I guess we'll put that on this one. Okay. So cute. And I think we'll bump this one up and glue these two down. That's what we're going to do. Actually, oops, sliding it around. Put it right over that yellow flower there. And where's those dimensionals? I don't have any leaves on that lonely one down in the corner, though. Should I? I don't think I'm going to. There, put that one like that. Oh, man, got all sticky. Sticky! All right. Well, I was going to use that extra flower on here, but let's see what else we can put on for bling. Some other kind of bling. Oh, I was going to use ribbon on this. Can't believe I think I used the wrong side of that. No, that one's the more crooked one. I guess I did them both crooked. Thank you, Chris. I'm glad it brightened your day. It's pretty gloomy here today, too, except the sunset was gorgeous. Look how easy. This ribbon, the ribbons in the Ornate Garden combo pack, I will tell you, it's terracotta tile and old olive, which old olive would be cute, too. But, you know, this one I think, ooh, maybe we should put this up in this corner. They tie really beautifully, is what I was trying to say. No, I don't like it there. But I could put it over this way. I don't know. I have a thing now for putting ribbons underneath the sentiment, apparently. I'll have to cut the ends off, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, the only terracotta tile embellishment I have, other than this ribbon, I think is I have a couple more butterflies left. Oops. I saw that. You snuck in there on me. I didn't get that even either. There. Better. Okay. Now, isn't this pretty? This is pretty. I just realized it's really kind of pretty. I did good. I also have these sequins. Oh, that's what maybe we can use. They're not terracotta tile, but I think they'll work. These are actually mango Calypso coral. Calypso coral. They would have looked cute on those. But let's just put a big one up here since I had these out anyway. And then another one. Why don't we put one right in the middle of this one? And one more little one somewhere up here. Yeah. All right. Now, we didn't do anything with the inside yet. Oh my goodness. So this one's taken us a while because I didn't have it prepped or anything. I apologize for that. But we're doing all right. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, it is bright and cheerful. I think we all could use some of that now. So the colors in here are what I just used. Calypso Coral, this one. Mango Melody, this one. Rich Razzleberry, and Coastal Cabana. And we use the Calypso Coral because that's pretty close to the terracotta tile, I think. As far as this card is concerned, it works just fine. But I don't know what to do on the inside. So we have Happy Birthday, You Really Are the Best. I think I'm just going to stamp one of these flowers in the inside. And what did I do with the... Oh, here it is. The center, that center. Okay. So I think I'll just do that. Now, where should I do that? Should I stamp a leaf too? I don't know. Where do I want it? I think I'll just put one down here in the corner and be done with it. Night, Heather. Have a good evening or next day or whatever. And center of it. Now we could put terracotta tile paper in here and then white, but this card is on thick whisper white. I really don't feel like we need it. I'm just gonna leave it at that and figure we can write a sentiment in. And that concludes our Wednesday night instead of Tuesday night stamping with Deb on the fly. I have a mess here. All right. That might be my favorite one of the night. So maybe. I don't know. So we have Happy Birthday, Chick. So cute. And we don't have any room. We have these two out of with the In Bloom dies and the Paper Blooms paper. I'm trying to make room, guys. I am out of room. And which one was it that Paige liked? This one? Hugs to you too, Heather. And then also, of course, we have the one we just did. I think Paige said I could send her this one for her birthday. Nyx wanted one of these chickies for hers. Thank you, Philomena. Yes, that one, that's for Paige. That one's Paige. One of these is for Nyx. Do you have a preference, Nyx, on the one with the soft suede or not? Yes, that one. What, Chris? Which one for you? Any? I think this one makes it pop more. That one for Nyx. Any other requests? We have these three left, except I might send some of these to our team people in February. Oh, okay. I don't know. I might have to just keep this one out. I really like this one. It's really, maybe because it's happy. Yeah, happy. But I really like this one too. I don't know. I like them all. You're welcome. You want this one? Judy? That's Judy. Okay. Judy wants that one. You are amazing. All right. I better get my little sticky notes here and write names on these so I don't forget. Judy. And this, ignore that. I don't even know if these were my mom's. I'm going to stick it on the back of the card so I don't mess up the front. And next. Well, now I have to make more birthday cards. I had to anyway. Sunshine in a card. You want that one, Chris? When's your birthday? And this is Paige. Paige. And I think somebody else has a birthday coming up in the next couple months too. I think this one is Chris, whether it's her birthday or not. I don't know when your birthday is, Chris. Oh, well, that's okay, because the one you wanted says you are amazing, so that's not really, that can be for anything, right? But this one is just a birthday card. Aww. Well, we'll see. Okay, everybody, I have a mess to clean up here, and I'm going to eat dinner then, too. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Oh, host code. Almost forgot, Chris. Here is the February host code. It's XQ23TE24. That's for any orders in February under $150. Over it, don't use the host code because you get the freebies. And also, the Hey Birthday Chick is available now as a bundle. And there's also a Hey Chick, which I don't happen to have, available now as well. It's really cute too. Different chickies, and the dies have the chicken coop and some chain link fence kind of stuff and all that. Now, if you want this paper we used tonight, that is celebration only, and you can't buy it. You have to get it with a $50 purchase of other stuff, if that's what you would like. There's also some stamp sets and other papers, like the ombre paper that we used in the chick card tonight is a celebration item also. And let's see, today is the 3rd. I'll be back on Friday with a live at 4. And also there's a collab video going up. I think it's Case a Card, but I could be wrong. Okay. I hear you. So be sure to check that out on Friday as well. I did use Stampin' Up! Products, and it's where we pick a card in the catalog and copy and selectively edit, which is sort of what we were doing with that last card, the cheerful card as well. But I didn't put the 2 triangles in, and I liked how that turned out. Anyway, that's it for tonight, and let me put my little thing in. Good night, everyone. Hugs, oops, love, and oops, and oops, and peace. Aw, thank you, Melanie. That's really sweet of you. Love to you, too. Thank you, Brandy, and take that money back. Yeah, because I won't get one of those electronic machines. I just don't have any room for it. Good night, everybody. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your week, and I hope to see you Friday afternoon, 4 p.m. Eastern, live. Alrighty. Good night. Yep.